Good morning, everybody. I'm Karen. This is Kinetic Karma. Welcome to my channel. This is day 5 of a series of 10 days of manifesting and healing techniques and information. Um, it's a series that I decided to do. I was led to do by Spirit. So today I am wanting to just thank you for coming to the channel. I'm grateful. Thank you for your likes and your subscriptions. It helps my channel. It helps to spread the work of what it is I'm attempting to delineate out here in the universe. And I really appreciate it. So thank you. I'm going to start off the reading as I normally do in this series with the chakra deck. And this deck is about meditation and yoga and physically connecting and clearing your chakras and your energy and supporting your body. So the first card, please Spirit, please give us the first card. So the first, I got 2 cards. So the first card is the crown chakra. And the major issues of an unbalanced crown chakra are lack of purpose, loss of meaning, indifference, and depression. I felt a little bit of this stuff when I woke up this morning. I didn't want to get up. Normally I get right up and I'm ready for the day. But today I was like, I don't want to get up. I don't want to do anything. And I knew that I had things to do, but it was like, so I don't think there's any coincidence with that for me. And hopefully you'll know if this is resonating with you if you check in, okay? An attachment to materialism is central, and etherical and moral beliefs may be weak. We may feel disconnected from the flow of life and nature. Spirituality is non-existing, or we may have an unquestioning adherence to religious dogma. So basically, you just believe what you're told and what you're taught in religion, and you don't question it for yourself. You don't run it through a self-sovereign filter. We are meant to be self-ruling. We're not meant to be followers. We're here to understand who we are as leaders, as creators, co-creators. And when you just are spoon-fed stuff from society, which everybody is, and you just accept it and never question it, it turns into dogma. Okay, so where was I? Signs of an unbalanced 7th chakra are emotional or mental issues, worry, depression, psychosis, and insanity. And when I say insanity, what comes to me is if you keep repeating the same things, if you keep repeating the same process to have something occur and it doesn't occur over and over again, that is insanity. When we hear insanity, normally we say, oh, that's not me, I'm not insane. Oh, you well maybe on some level. Consider. And this is not a slight. It's not like it's good or bad. It's like we get to become aware of what we're not aware of. When we become aware of what we don't know, that's where our growth is. That's where our ability to manifest and heal is. It's not in the what we know, because what we know has got us to where we are. And where we are is not good or bad. Don't judge it. I mean, you may like it, you may not like it, but it is what it is. But in terms of where we are going and what we want to create, that is something that we have to do in the unknown, in the gap. Okay, enough on that. Okay, so physical issues that are signs that your chakra is out of balance is cranial and cerebral illnesses, diseases of the musculoskeletal system, skin problems, chronic exhaustion, hypersensitivity to light, sound, and environment. I remember I used to be super, at some point I went through a phase where I was so highly sensitive to light. I don't know when it started or when it stopped, but it did, but it lasted for a good long time. Notice what's going on with you and how you are perceiving things in your life and how you're interacting with the stimuli that's coming from the outside. All of these things are clues and information to us on what needs to be looked at and what needs to be addressed in order for us to shift into a more balanced state of being. Common addictions, psychotropic and mind-altering drugs, mental acquisitiveness, material acquisitiveness. So wanting to constantly acquire material things, I'm thinking that's what that means. And we all know what the psychotropic and mind-altering drugs are, like acid and ecstasy, I guess. I don't know. But take it for what it is. You'll know if it's relevant to you or not. Common addictions. Okay, so that's what we said, the psychotropic and mind-altering drugs and material acquisitive. Acquisitiveness, acquisitiveness, I'm assuming. When the crown chakra is balanced, it opens us to profound awakening like a lotus blossom when it opens. It connects us to our innate spiritual nature as well as to divine or cosmic consciousness. A balanced seventh chakra brings fulfillment on one's true destiny, enhanced sense of spirituality, of the spiritual. I'm sorry, I'm not able to talk. Enhanced sense of the spiritual, access to the subconscious and unconscious realms, a sense of bliss. Beneficial activities that promote and maintain a balanced crown chakra, silent meditation, chanting, and conscious breathing. So when it comes to breathing, there are many different ways you can breathe. There's, as we did yesterday, the breath of fire. There's breathing just normally, allowing your body to breathe normally and you be aware of what that is. When it comes to breathing, if we get angry, our breathing is going to be much, much more shallow and quick. And how we calm ourselves from a physical level mentally down when we're angry is by taking deep, slow breaths and being conscious of them. And that will calm you down when you're in a state of anger. Okay? So those are some things that are coming to me about the conscious breath. Also, if you want to clear, you can do, I believe it's called the yogi breath, where you breathe in through your nose. You take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you're breathing in, your stomach is expanding because you're breathing from your diaphragm, not your upper lungs. You want the air to go all the way down to your diaphragm, fill up, and then fill your lungs up. And then you want to release through your mouth, which is a clearing. It's a cleansing breath. So that's another type of breath that you could do to help with balancing the crown chakra. In terms of silent meditation, what they mean by that, or what I'm interpreting that they mean, is that you just sit quietly and you notice what's going on. You just notice. And you don't make a big deal about anything. You just take things as they come and you let them go. It's like kind of, you can imagine something coming into your attention and then floating out. You don't attach onto it. And that allows you to just continuously be aware of what you're being aware of and let it go without judgment, without thinking about it. So that's a way that you could do a silent meditation. Now, there are many, many different ways that you can do all of these kinds of things, and I'm here to just point out a few as Spirit brings them to my attention, okay? Let's go on to the next card. The next card is the sacral chakra, which is orange, and it sits, and the exercise is to sit with the legs bent and the feet crossed comfortably at the ankles. Your spine is straight, shoulders are relaxed, chin is slightly tucked. Place hands on the shins. So now, we talked about being able to modify exercises, that if you're not able to sit on the floor in this type of position, then you just do it. You can do it in your mind. You can focus and do a meditation in your mind that you're doing this, and that will generate the same intention and energy that doing it physically will. Maybe not so much in your muscles, I don't know, but I do know that when you picture something in your mind, the mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not. That's why when you look at TV and you see something scary on TV, you become scared. Okay? Just a side note. So you can modify this exercise to the point that you can do it. If you can just sit with your in a chair with your ankles crossed and your spine straight, that's a modification. Do what you can where you can. Okay? You inhale and use the hands for leverage to lift up the chest. And you're exaggerating the curve in your lower back. You can feel that when you do that. When you pull your spine up and you sit up straight and then you lift your chest, you can feel the curve. Exhale and sit back on your tailbone, allowing your back to round. And you repeat the movements for 1 to 3 minutes. Find your natural rhythm. As your spine loosens, pick up the pace. I am in the flow of my life. I am in the flow of my life. I am in the flow of my life. The benefits to this are it awakens the energy flowing from the sacral chakra, loosens the lower back and spine, and improves your posture. Our next card from the chakra deck, and our last card from the chakra deck, Spirit, please give me one more for the energies that we're working with today and how to best deal with them, please. Oops. Oh boy. Okay, so I got 3. And I'm not going to read them all, but I'm going to show you the exercises, and I'm going to say what they are. So there's a breath of balance, which we did, and you can go back to a previous video in this series to see what that is. And the thought is, I am balanced between earth and heaven. I am balanced between earth and heaven. I am balanced between earth and heaven. And again, I don't remember what day video we did this on, but we did this. Okay. And then the next card that we pulled that came out was the throat chakra, chin press breath. We also did this. So we're going back. So I need you to go back if you're interested in what and how to do this work and what this is all about, and look at that video. I am able to hear the voice of my soul. I don't want to stop and do the whole thing for the sake of time. And then we have the navel solar plex chakra. And this is the boat. Now, we didn't do this one before. It says, I am able to gracefully weather life's unexpected storms. That's really important, because that's what really throws us off a lot of times. So I'm going to go through this one. Sit on the floor with the spine erect, knees bent, and feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms outside the legs and grasp the back of the thighs with your hands. Inhale and lean backward, balancing on the sitting bones. Tip of toes should remain on the floor. Pelvis is neutral. Tip neither forward nor backward. Exhale. Draw the navel in. Make sure your spine remains elongated. Inhale and lift your toes off the floor and straighten your legs. If this is too strenuous, keep your knees bent. When you feel balance, release your hands from thighs and straighten your arms alongside your legs, palms facing in. If your back begins to round, bend your knees slightly. Gaze toward your knees, concentrating on the long, slow, deep breaths. Hold the pose for 8 to 10 seconds, increasing up to 1 minute, and repeat if you feel strong enough. I am able to gracefully weather life's unexpected storms. I am able to gracefully weather life's unexpected storms. I am able to gracefully weather life's unexpected storms. And the benefits: improves physical strength, increases stamina and determination. It tones and strengthens the abdominal area, the power center, which helps maintain a strong back. Strengthens thighs and hips. The more you perform this pose, the stronger you will become. And then the last card that came out was the throat chakra. And this one we did not do. It's called fish, the pose. And it's to lie flat on your back, legs extended and close together. Place hands together underneath the tailbone, palms down. Inhale as you lift the upper body to your elbow. Allow your neck to bend backwards so your head rests on the floor. Back arched and legs passive. Make sure your weight is mostly on the elbows, not on the neck. Press both sitting bones to the floor. Hold the pose for several breaths. Return by pressing elbows into the floor. Gently lift your head and lower your upper body. The statement is, I am flowing with the current of universal energy. I like that. I am flowing with the current of universal energy. I am flowing with the current of universal energy. The benefits: opens the chest, neck, and throat, compensates for forward bending activities, alleviates respiratory problems, stimulates the pancreas and pelvic organs. Caution: if you have any neck problems, consult a qualified yoga teacher before attempting this pose. But you're on the floor doing this. And so, okay. So there we go. Those are the chakra deck cards for the day. And then next we're going to do the Mystic Mudra, which is the overarching card. I like to think of it as that. Spirit, please give us an overarching card for this reading. Okay, we got the plow pose, and the thought is, through my struggle, I see the world changing and reshaping itself to a form of my choosing. Through my struggle, I see the world changing and reshaping itself to a form of my choosing. Through my struggles, I see the world changing and reshaping itself to a form of my choosing. This is the card, and that is the pose, if you like to do it. If you do, remember we talked about coming out of a pose like this by engaging your abdominal muscles. It's very important, and it's very important that you come out of it very slowly so that you don't hurt your back. So that is the card for today. And I wanted to use a different deck today. For some reason, I'm feeling kind of rebellious, so I got the Rebel deck. Oh, it gave me a message already. Make it rain, baby. Make it rain. Manifestation, money. Pentacles. Make it rain. Okay, so I would like to thank you guys, and I appreciate you for coming and going on this journey with me. I hope that I have been able to provide something that has been of value to you. If I have, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me in the work that I'm doing. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. You will have an awesome, blessed day. You're beautiful. Bye.